Well, did you feel that rumble this morning? Some of you let us know about it. Something shook parts of the area at around 11 o'clock. What was it? Good question. The experts at the U.S. Geological Survey say it likely was not an earthquake, but they guessed it may have been connected to the military. But the Navy says it wasn't them. The mystery remains.
It's not every day you see the moon turn red, but that's exactly what happened today in some parts of the world.
And the upcoming moon will give us a special show, the second and the largest supermoon of the year, and a lunar eclipse. A lot going on.
And a rare astronomical show.
Recently, there was a flare on the sun, so today Dave Leake is joining us to tell us why that happens and that effect that it has on the Earth.
And sometimes things just fall into your lap, and that's really what's happened this week. If we could just go quickly to image number one, here's a picture of the sun from Saturday, and I want you to notice the little sunspot group that's there kind of at the upper left. And image number two is from yesterday, and look what happens to the sunspot group. See how it's moved. There's a 11-year cycle, and we're kind of coming on into the next cycle. In fact, in 2020, there was 208 days where we didn't have any spots on the sun whatsoever, but that's going to be picking up. And you can see material streaming away from the sun. We call these things coronal mass ejections. Doesn't that sound painful? And these things leave the sun anywhere from 600,000 to 6 million miles per hour.
Whoa.
Now, if these things happen to be aimed at the Earth, believe it or not, it can be a little bit dangerous. This is from yesterday, and you're looking at the pole of the Earth, and this is sort of around the magnetic pole, and where the green is there, that's where the air is glowing, and that's what gives us the northern lights. Image 8 shows you the northern lights, and this picture was not taken by me. This picture was taken by Frank Lang in Saskatoon, believe it or not. And he took this, I believe this was on May 18th. So when the northern lights are glowing, it's really the air glowing.
It's going to be an interesting week because we're going to see something in the skies we haven't seen for a while, as a matter of fact.
From Hong Kong to Australia, eyes to the skies Wednesday as a rare celestial event took shape.
Skywatchers woke up early on the West Coast to view a rarely seen spectacle.
So there's the triangle, right?
A super blood moon. Last night it took place at the same time as a lunar eclipse, making the moon look like it was turning a dark red color.
First, a supermoon, which appears larger than a normal full moon. You can see it rising here over ancient ruins in Greece. As for the blood part, well, that's because in some parts of the world, including the western US, it coincided with the first total lunar eclipse in 2 years.
as the nighttime sky turned a fiery red.
We turn now to Central Africa, where a devastating volcanic eruption has killed at least 15 people.
There was no warning given of this eruption. The night sky pulsing red as molten rock swept down the slopes of Mount Nyiragongo. When a sea of lava built down below, the local government gave the order to evacuate.
There were widespread power outages in the nearby city of Goma. Residents were unsure of where to find a safe haven. The flowing lava made this road impassable. When Mount Nyiragongo...
Just 6 miles away, Mount Nyiragongo had erupted again, spewing rivers of hot lava that snaked their way towards the lakeside city, home to at least 2 million people.
It's considered one of the world's most dangerous volcanoes.
Authorities had urged Goma's 2 million residents to evacuate after Mount Nyiragongo erupted for the first time in almost 2 decades.
A massive volcano erupting just miles away from your town. It's happening right now in Iceland, where residents in the capital, just about 20 miles away, can see it fuming and spurting, and others live even closer.
Now, the volcano started erupting March 19th and has been putting on a show, drawing scientists and tourists alike.
And it's spectacular. I couldn't believe, even these scientists who study these things, it's their life. You would get out of the car, you would turn your head, and you would see this erupting volcano, and almost everyone would say, wow. It was just spectacular.
It is beautiful to see from a distance as well.
低轴了，越来越明显了。
大桥上洗。